Hey y'all, today we're going to be creating a simple web application with Cloud Run, and we're going to be using Cloud Build. And other than that, we're going to be using Python. We're going to create a Docker file and also a YAML file. And also, we're going to do everything. We're going to do everything through the terminal, right? And other than that, I will also leave a step-by-step guide below on my Notion, so you can go to the website and follow me step by step. Okay. All right. So yeah, first thing what we have to do is we're gonna open the terminal and we're gonna be creating a new folder which we're gonna call my Cloud Run app. Very simple. Okay. Next step is, of course, we're going to cd into it since we're going to be creating some files. And the first file we're going to be creating is a Python file, which we're going to call main.py, of course. All right, and sorry about that. And here's the code. We're going to be using Flask, of course, and it's going to be very simple, a hello cloud build. And just save it, and that's done. That's the first step. Now, the second step, what we're going to do is the requirements.txt. So same thing, we're going to do nano requirements.txt since it has to install a framework and also a library. And these two it's going to be Flask and also worksurg, or however you pronounce it. Worksurg is a dependency that Flask relies on for various functionalities such as requests and response handling, routing, and debugging. So that's why you need it. And same thing, you're gonna save it, and that's done. So we're done with the Python file, also the txt for the framework and the libraries. And third step is we're gonna be creating a Docker file. So we're gonna containerize this application. So this is pretty much the code, what you have to do. Here it will install the requirements, everything you need to run the application. Also the port, which is going to be 8080, same thing. And last step, what we have to do is we're going to create the YAML file, which is cloudbuild.yaml. Let me just look for it here in my notes. There you go. Okay. So here, just leave everything how it is as default. Don't change, don't put your project ID in here. I did the same mistake. It's not how it is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Same thing, save it. And that's it. So if you just want to double check all your files, you can just click on open editor here. And it will show you all the files. Here's the requirements. Here's the cloudbuild.yaml. If you want to do some modifications, here's the main.python file, and that's it. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to use Cloud Build. That's why we created the YAML file. And the following command, what we're going to use is, let me check my notes here, gcloud build submit config cloud build .yaml. Okay, and we're going to click enter. Also, click on authorize. I think it's working right now. It's building pretty much the container. And probably it's going to take like a few seconds. Let me see here. Warning. We might have some warnings, but let's just wait for the final results. Okay. It says here, build step failure. Project 1 my cloud build app could not be found. Weird. Let me just double check and see what's happening. Cloud build. Oh, okay. So my app or my folder is called my Cloud Run app. So I'm not sure why it says here Cloud Build. Probably a small mistake I made. Anyways, it happens. So we're going to go back to the terminal and try again. gcloud build submit config cloud build.yaml. So probably now it should work. And let's see how it goes. Let's give it a few seconds or 20 seconds. Looks good. Again, I'm just learning as we speak, right? I'm pretty new with Google. Oh, again, we have a new one. No problem, no problem. We're just gonna wait for the final result and see what's happening. Oh, it worked. Success. Great. All right, so cloud build is done. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna deploy with Cloud Run. So here in project ID, you have to put your project ID. But first of all, you have to change two things here. You have to change your project ID and also put your preferred region, right? So, for example, I'm just going to choose, the most default one and the most crowded one that everyone uses, US Central 1. Let me try this again. Okay, US Central 1. And let's go to project ID. Remove this. Here you put your own project ID, which you can find right here. Okay, just copy and paste it. Okay, that's it. Let's see here. Just want to double check if everything is right. Probably not. It looks, you know what? Let me just, not sure what I did, but let me just remove everything here. Sometimes my terminal acts weird and it overlaps, letters and stuff. So I'm just going to do it once more. But it's good. Quick recap. So preferred region, we're going to put here US Central 1. And in project ID, same thing here. I already have it copied, so I'm just going to paste. Oh, God. It happens. I'm just a beginner, so. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let me just double check everything is right here. G-Cloud Run deploy my Cloud Run app, which is the folder, image, project, my project ID. Again, the folder, platform manage region, US Central 1, allow unauthenticated. Okay, so it should work. So let's see what happens. And probably this is going to take a few minutes as well. So I'm just going to pause the video and come back when we have a oh, I'm just kidding. It's working. Okay, so here we have the final URL with the Cloud Run application. So if I click it, it should say hello Cloud Build. So I'm really hoping it works. Yeah, there you go. It works. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty, very beginner-friendly project if you're learning Google Cloud. Again, for a Cloud Run, what you need to do is create a file, well, with Python, a Python file, or any of your preferred programming languages. Also a requirements.txt, a Docker file, and also a YAML file. When that's done, you're gonna start with Cloud Build to containerize it, to build a container. When you're done with Cloud Build, you start, you're gonna deploy the Cloud Run pretty much with Cloud Run. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm just learning in public.